Good morning, Rumble. Hope you all have an amazing day today. Today is 11/11/21. Birthday's coming up soon, so that's gonna be fun. So I will be porting them from Twitch, and YouTube to Rumble. My gameplay reviews of Call of Duty Vanguard's multiplayer and zombies. But today I'm going to give a verbal review of the game. So, should you buy Call of Duty Vanguard now? Well, it depends what kind of person you are. If you like the campaign, personally to me, they ruined the campaign. I didn't think that was possible, especially since Sledgehammer's Call of Duty World War II was an outstanding campaign, and I loved every second of it. But this one I'm not liking. You do one mission, and then you get like 4 different cutscenes back to back. Then you do another small mission, and then 4 more cutscenes back to back. Basically, they're telling a story. You're playing a slither of that story. And a lot of it is heavily stealth-based, which is surprising for Call of Duty. Basically, if you go loud, you have the entire Nazi army on your ass. And if you remain quiet, you can actually get through the game a lot faster and conserve a lot of ammo. Also, the very first mission, I'm going to go back, try to play for the main story mode, but I think if I keep the silenced weapon I had, I can actually complete that mission stealthily. Not 100% sure, but we're going to try that when I actually do it. So, the campaign, like I said, I'm not really impressed with it. Hopefully they maybe add some DLC to it, or something that comes with the game that expands on the campaign and fixes some stuff. But again, if you buy this game strictly for the campaign, it's not that impressive, in my personal opinion. So let's talk about multiplayer. It's bugfest right now, but then again, the game just dropped. The first major update ain't until December 9th, I think. So I'm going to give it a grain of salt, because it actually does have a lot of interesting features in it. I'm actually doing pretty good on multiplayer. I think it was Monday I played. I made MVP 2 times in a row, and then Team MVP 5 times in a row. So I'm actually doing pretty good on multiplayer. I'm not bugging out. I am using the STG-44, which is an OP weapon right now, but that's mostly because I want to level up for zombies. But there are some annoying things in the multiplayer. The MVP screen, the Team MVP screen where you vote on it, those were not in the beta. I played the beta, so I don't know why they decided to add that and not have it in the beta, because it's kind of annoying. I just want to go to the next game. But the bunny hop is back, and it is still annoying as hell. Now, I've only ran into one game so far where people were abusing the bunny hop, and it was very, very annoying. Other than that, and some weapon glitches and bugs, it's not actually that bad. If you are playing multiplayer and don't mind low-resolution graphics, turn off the texture to download in the graphics. It's like the very, very bottom of your graphics settings. It will truly help both campaign, zombies, and multiplayer run so much better, because it's not downloading the graphic content instead of storing it on the Xbox. It does help reduce the storage amount, but at the same time, if you have shitty Wi-Fi, it's really going to fuck with your game tremendously. So just turn it off. That's my opinion on it. Just turn it off. Other than that, the maps I played, most of them were on the beta, so I kind of am already familiar with that. There are definitely some more interesting maps they added. Some maps feel too big for when you're playing with a small party. So like for tactical mode, I would recommend strictly the smaller maps, because it's a smaller amount of people. For the blitz mode, definitely strictly do the bigger maps maybe in the future. And then I forget what the other mode is. I haven't tried it yet. I know there's tactical, blitz, and one more. I will try that other mode eventually and, rate it, see how it is. But blitz right now is also very buggy, from what I've seen, from what I've heard from my buddy. Basically, if you have designated spawn zones in multiplayer, they can call in guided bombs and artillery strikes. And dogs can go into your designated spawn zone for like capture the flag and stuff like that. And they could just pin you down there. If you get 5 people with artillery strikes, they can use it all at once on the spawn area and just massacre you for half the match. So they never been able to do that in the past, so I don't know why they're able to do it. Now, again, this is designated spawn zones, not like team deathmatch where you can spawn on one end, then spawn on the other end. It's not like that. Designated spawn zones are for like search and destroy or capture the flag. You know, that's no matter what, you always spawn there. That's really all for multiplayer. I mean, it's not that bad. So the multiplayer is actually pretty decent. But now we move on to the zombies. The main reason I bought this game. I'm not a big multiplayer guy unless I'm playing with my buddy, but he is not going to buy this game. He might later down the road when it's cheaper, but I'm not holding my breath. But yeah, the zombies mode, it went forward a few steps, but then took a giant leap backwards. And why do I say that? Well, for one, you can't pause the damn game even on solo mode, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I got a fucking dog I gotta take out to the bath outside in the back to go potty. I can't pause the zombies game. So what the hell? So I gotta leave the game just so I can go take Buddy out to the bathroom, come back, and gotta start all over again. And they did say they would release that feature December 9th, but why December 9th? Why not from the get-go? Why? That's an important feature for solo players. It's annoying. And taking a look at the perk system, it is rather weird. So the first perk, I'm not saying like the first perk you buy, but all the perks, the first one you get is free. It sucks horribly. You barely notice a difference. It's just a little icon hanging below you that says, hey, I got this perk. When you upgrade to tier 2, it gets a little better as far as actually being noticed. Xbox just turned off. But, then when you get to tier 3, it gets a lot better, but getting to tier 3 takes a while. Because also Pack-a-Punch, they've upgraded the cost, so I believe it was originally 5,000 in Cold War. It is now 7,500 for Vanguard zombies. So it takes longer to get there. They don't have the custom camo for Cold War. I mean, Vanguard. So when you Pack-a-Punch your weapon, it just looks like a standard weapon. You don't even know it's Pack-a-Punch. They don't even give it a cool looking name like they normally do. Like what's Pain and Suffering, I think, for the M1911. Yeah, they just don't do it just looks like the standard gun. So you don't even realize it's Pack-a-Punch unless you look in the lower right corner and say, oh, there's the Pack-a-Punch symbol. Now, something they did do cool for Pack-a-Punch, I will say this, is as you go up in levels, you can actually purchase Pack-a-Punched weapons from the mystery box. So when they come up with like a blue, purple, or yellow glow, blue is tier 1, purple is tier 2, and yellow is tier 3 Pack-a-Punch. And the further you go also, the little mini boss with the machine gun, spoiler alert, yeah, he also drops Pack-a-Punch weapons, and if you get to round, I think it was 12, he actually does drop yellow weapons. So it does help out. So if you only got one weapon throughout that entire game until level 12, you kill the guy, you're gonna get a golden weapon. You're gonna get a Pack-a-Punch weapon, and your weapon won't even be tier 3 Pack-a-Punched. That's how expensive it is. By the time you get to round 12, if you didn't buy anything whatsoever, you might actually have a tier 3 Pack-a-Punch weapon. But if you waste it on Mystery Box, or Pack-a-Punch into tier 1 and tier 2, or upgrading your perks, yeah, you ain't gonna get to tier 3 by round 12. Unless you're really good at headshots. I mean, headshots are always worth more. So if you're really, really good at headshots, you might be able to pull it off. And I mean perfect headshots every kill. Or using the knife for melee. It is also interesting, though. You don't get a knife. You just do weapon butts, like in the original Cold War, before you could upgrade the knife class or melee class and get a knife. The knife is separate as of right now. I don't know if they will go back on that and fix it up December 9th. Hopefully they do. Let's see, what else? Something else I've noticed, you'll see this in my review video for zombies, is when you go to multiplayer, you can be able to choose ammo mods now. So this is like slugs, buckshot, cinerary. You can't do that on zombies, though. And it's kind of sad, because I would love to put some incendiary rounds in the combat shotgun and just light those fuckers up. But no, you can't. So hopefully December 9th they actually allow that feature. Or at least allow it down the road. That would be awesome. Because I would love to do different ammo types with zombies. And something else that's also in the multiplayer only is, if you change your attachment mid-game, they will actually change for you. Whereas zombies, if you try to change your weapon mid-game, like you just unlocked, say, a new scope for the MG42, well, yeah, it won't change. You're gonna have to stick through that gun until the next time you do zombies. Or you die and respawn. They did bring back salvage, though, in Vanguard Zombies. However, it's strictly for purchasing grenades, non-lethals, specialties, or support, which is, right now, just revival. But you actually have to level up to unlock the stuff to buy. Unlike Cold War, where it just kind of gave it to you. So that is rather annoying, because I want to buy my monkeys. They're very, very, very useful when you're doing the Blitz mode or the Harvest mode. That really helps out. Actually, transmit all the modes, it really helps out. And that is something actually interesting. Kind of gives me a Outbreak vibe, is the portals. You go to different areas. You gotta do little tasks, just like an Outbreak. And then you take, basically the whole map takes place in Stalingrad, with one cameo from Shinonuma. But it's cut off, basically. You can only go to certain areas, especially during Blitz mode. They'll have like a small room. Everything else on the map is blocked off. So I'm not a fan of that. Hopefully they do bring back the original Call of Duty maps, because I want to see like Kino der Toten, the original Nach der Toten, Die Rise. What else would be a good one? I would love to actually see Moon come back with the modern mechanics, because a lot of those old maps can now benefit from these modern mechanics. But basically, you go through the portals. There's several portals to unlock certain areas. So you're basically confined to a very small area. You go through the portals, complete the objectives, and then you unlock an area, which has another portal. So right now, once you unlock all the areas, you can just keep going back to the same portal, and that is how you advance and go up in levels, is doing those portals. But also doing the same tasks again, over and over again. Harvest, transmit, blitz. It gets dull, it gets boring really fast. And exfil is a lot easier now. All you do is just wipe out the numbers, and then once you wipe out the zombie number count, then you get the timer to go run to the exfil portal. And once you go to that portal and hold X, or whatever key it is for PlayStation PC, you're done. You're out. No waiting for the helicopter or nothing like that. So I definitely like that. That was a big improvement, whereas Outbreak failed and was kind of annoying. Especially, again, during the Halloween event, where you had all the elites spawn in right there. I mean, 2 Megs, the Manglers spawning in right there too, and then you had the guy who shoots fire out. It's like, Jesus Christ, this is too many. I cannot do this in the 3 minutes I have left to get there. So it's ridiculous, and this actually improves on that tremendously. But something else that's kind of disappointing with zombies is you cannot buy weapons off the wall right now. I don't know if that will be included in December 9th. It seems that a lot of features that are common core features of zombies will not be added until December 9th. And again, why? Why are the common core functions of zombies that make zombies not in there until December 9th? It's dumb, it's stupid. Vanguard or Sledgehammer, you really screw the pooch with that one. So, current state of zombies, Right now, it's just great for leveling up your weapons fast. Other than that, it's not really entertaining right now. I will make an update video, of course, after December 9th when they go in, do the big update, the big patches, and I will let you all know then. But as of right now, it is kind of a hot mess. Hopefully, again, December 9th, they fix a lot of things. So, ultimate question. Should you buy Call of Duty Vanguard right now? Again, if you're okay with this stuff like me, because again, I'm getting everything the benefit of the doubt because it's a brand new game, just dropped. So I want to see how it evolves. But if you're expecting to jump into an amazing zombie story mode or amazing multiplayer or amazing campaign right now, hold off on buying it until after December 9th. You know, let the reviews like mine and other YouTube content creators come out, and then make your judgment. Also, read like IGN News or Otaku or, you know, any of the other major gaming news sources out there. And read up on their reviews. Again, make your own opinion. Also, like, check the Microsoft Store reviews, check Steam reviews, stuff like that, just so you can form your own opinion of whether or not you should buy it. Again, this is 100% on you, but again, if you're expecting a great game right off the bat, then no, it's not. Wait till at least December 9th to make a decision or start considering it. But right now, unless you're okay with the bugs, you're okay with not having the story mode for zombies to be there, or the bare basics at least of zombies, or hopefully a better campaign, yeah, I would hold off buying it for a little while. But that's my overall review. Zombies, again, they took some stuff forwards. The pack-a-punch weapons you get out of the mystery box from the zombie mini-boss. That's awesome. Not a fan of the perk system. Not a fan of the upgrade price of the pack-a-punch. They also did add something called the Covenants, which is like your, you get like a brain debt, or is it brain rot? I think it's brain rot, cryo freeze, and you unlock these as you level up. There's one where if you stand still, it increases your damage. A critical hit increaser, hit the same zombie several times, increase damage. And every time you complete a portal, you'll get like a heart, and that's what you use to buy it. Right now, it's 1 heart to buy everything. It hasn't gone up any of the levels we've done, so I don't think it goes up. I think it's just 1 heart. If you do 4 portals, oh hell, you can buy all 3. But every time you complete a portal, it changes, so always check it, because, you know, hey, you got this thing that gives you 1 bullet return for every headshot, but now there's brain rot. It's like, okay, buy it, swap it out for 1, there you go. So that is also a cool feature I almost forgot to mention. But, yeah, zombies took a couple steps forward, but a giant leap backwards as of right now. I don't know why Sledgehammer did that. When Call of Duty World War II first came out, I played it on my buddy's Xbox. It was not that bad. They still had the very common core features. And again, why they got rid of it till December 9th, I have no idea. That was a dumb decision. A lot of fans, including myself, are not happy with that. But hopefully, again, December 9th, I'll make a video as soon as the update goes live, or at least try to. And we'll go over it, see all the new features, what bugs they fixed. They did just have a patch update today, so I'm going to see what's what. But again, right now in the current state, I would not recommend it unless you're okay with buggy games and games on first day launch, basically. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, leave comments, and as always, have a nice day, live, love, and game on.